Everyone, I'm trying out my hotspot, hoping that maybe I can start to go live, see how the connection goes. So I'm going to do a quick draw for all of us. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Check them all. See which ones resonate, which ones don't. Tune in. See what's going on. So I appreciate you all being a part of my channel, Raven Black Star. So let's see what's going on for all of our signs. So I'm going to start first with my Aries. Let's see what's going on with my Aries. Let's see what's going on. Oh, let me turn this down. Oh, someone came in. Hi. I missed that. Who came in? All right, Aries, to be fair, what is going on? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Grateful, thankful to the messages for the greatest and highest good. I feel like some of you feel like you don't have the time you need for yourself. And you don't feel like that's fair. So this could be, with your person. This could be with your family. This could be with your friends. I just feel like you need some me time. Out comes a deep knowing. What do you know? I feel like that's the energy of the High Priestess. Ooh. There's something, I feel like there's something destined. Like you have this feeling. Which, I'm going to say with that feeling, I feel as if you might be getting dreams. You just keep, a thought keeps coming into mind, what you need to be doing. A lot of times for me, I know that if I can't shake a thought, it's a very important thought. I have to pay attention to it, whatever it is. Like today, for example, I was out walking, right? And I started to smell bananas. I mean, really, bananas. I mean, as if like somebody was baking banana bread, and I know I need to take more potassium, calcium, magnesium into my diet. So, yeah, I went to the store and I bought some bananas. It's like you have this deep knowing of what it is you need to be doing. And the signs are coming up. They're showing up, whether it's through a dream, whether it's through smells, whether it's through strange, like you have a thought and somebody calls. Your psychic intuition, I think, is really right on. But I really am feeling that you get a dream. Because here, while you're in a sleep kind of mode, I feel as if there is something that is revealed to you. So pay attention to your dreams, Aries. Big time. Pay attention to them. And a dream does not have to happen at night. Hi, Crystal. It doesn't have to happen at night, okay? A dream can happen in the middle of the day. It can happen while you're driving in the car. It can be happening, whenever. I mean, when you get these hits of intuition, you really, understand what those intuitions, they feel, like they resonate. Just like these readings, you know when it's for you and you know when it's not. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's move on to our Taurus. What's going on, Taurus? Hitting the town. Some of you Taurians, I feel as if you guys are hitting the town. Oh, Crystal, you're a Scorpio. I'm not there yet. I'm only on Taurus. I will get there. Taurus, you're in between worlds, going out. See, I feel like you are stepping out. You're moving from a place of darkness into one that is, I feel like, technicolor. All of a sudden, there's life again. Life, life, life. And I think it took some courage to step out. I feel as if, like, if there's more you want to do in your community, like you want to be more active. I think this is a good time. It's summertime. An extra hand is always, welcome, things like that. So I do get the sense that, if you're holding back from being more involved in your people and your community, I feel like you're going to start to get more and more involved in that. You don't have to do it all overnight. But I'm proud of you. You're stepping out. Deep knowing. So, you have a deep knowing. I like that card. To me, that's kind of like the High Priestess. There's something that you know is not for you. Look at this. We have the not for you card that comes out with this deep knowing. So there's something, a situation that you are involved with, Taurus, that you know. I mean, it's a game. You know, I focus on this chessboard here. It's just like, this is one of those things. I feel like the situation has been handed to you. Even though it was handed to you, that doesn't mean you have to take it. And if you take it, I think you know that it has an end date for whatever that situation might be. An end date. Yeah. And this could be about a relationship. So here's the thing, okay, with some Taurus out there, because I really feel like I have to say this. If you are a Taurus out there, hi, was it fly? Hi. Makes me think of a fly fisherman. Do you fly fish? Huh? She might fly though. Anyway, Taurus, what I was saying is that sometimes what you have to be very careful about when you meet a new person is bringing up people from your past, bringing up other people, you know, like whoever it is that you are going out with. I just want to say they don't want to hear about all your, you know, past relationships or boyfriends or even, you know, a lot of your friends. I think they would be more interested in you. So if you just met someone, just be aware of what, you know, where the conversation kind of points to. Do you know what I mean? You know, if it points towards, you know, your past boyfriends or past relationships, you know, it's too soon. It's too soon. You know, those are conversations you have down the road. All right, so down the road. For now, just sit back and enjoy each other and enjoy the energies. We have a Taurus rising. We have your daughter's a Taurus. I like Taurus. I'm a Capricorn, so I really vibe with Taurians. I find that a lot of Taurus are very creative, incredibly talented. And I think it's because you're very solid, you're very sure, you're very, you know, like you know what it is you want, and you know what you want at the end result. But most every Taurus, actually my favorite art teacher was a Taurus. Just incredible artists, I know. So this is a good time to talk about that right now because the creative energies are high. I mean, super high. So however you feel like you need to release some creative outlet, do it. Whether it's just journaling, whether it's walking, whether it's collecting rocks, whether it's, you know, meditating. I just feel as if like there's an avenue that is opening up in the creative realms that taps on to some kind of energy that's a natural talent. And that's not just for the Taurus. I feel like that's for all of us out there. So tap into who you are. All right. Taurus, did I give you a decent reading? You'll let me know. Let's move on to our Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Gemini, what's going on? Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Gemini. All right, Gemini, what's happening? We have us. If you are a female, you might be dealing with a male, or we may be dealing with a male Gemini. This could be some situation that you need to fix with the Gemini, or Gemini, you want to fix the situation with someone else. But there's an energy of you knowing how the situation will end up going down. So, and it could raise hackles. I feel like it's just, there's a conversation that needs to be had, but the conversation, I mean, one person I think is very inflexible. They don't want to give, so it's very hard to talk to somebody when it's all one way or no way. You know what I mean? Like that's a hard energy. Yeah, this is a situation that has been very unsettled for a long time, and I feel like you're ready to just kind of move on from this whole thing. The problem is, Geminis, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's like, this is one of these things that whatever it is you're building with this person, it's not on solid foundation. So it may appear that things will be okay. But I think you know that there is this relationship, it's not on solid ground. It's just not. And it's one of those that, do you let it go? I mean, this is that conversation that you just don't want to have with this person because of where it goes. And they might just totally shut you down. There is no conversation. They just walk away mad. They're not even going to let you talk because they know where it's going to go. Oh, I hate those kind of conversations. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Treasure Island, though, but I feel like money's coming your way. So this is great. Treasure Island. Twice I saw that. So if you're also involved with somebody where the money is starting to come in, maybe this is one of those things where you might have some foresight and think, all right, we've got to dissolve this because I'm going to ride solo the rest of the way here. I don't need that kind of energy coming with me. You know, like, I just feel like as much as you would want to keep this going, whatever this relationship is, and I feel like it has something to do with work or something that you guys are trying to build together. And that could be a home, that could be, you know, a business. Tell me about this Treasure Island, dear universe. What is? Yeah, I think things are just going to start happening for you. And it's because you're cutting cords that are not allowing you to just flow naturally. Because when you flow naturally, I mean, magic happens. And I just get the sense this is why you need to fly solo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. You know, right now, the only person that matters is you, your energy, and the universe, and that connection relationship that you have to yourself. You know, because I feel like you're at that point where things are just naturally, like, opening up. I mean, money. I mean, if you're a gambling type of person, go get a lottery ticket or something. I just feel like you're lucky right now. Like, there's luck around money. You know, so I don't know if you gamble. Don't gamble away your savings. I just feel like some of you guys could be lucky. All right, you are ready for something. Because this energy of the past that's been very unsettled, you're just so over it. I mean, you are really ready to roll. Really ready to roll. Hey, Megan. How are you? I haven't done Aquarius. I haven't done Scorpio. I'm still up in the first part. Hey, you guys. Welcome. How's it reading? Because I'm at the mercy of my phone. So I'm hoping I'm coming through loud and clear. How are you guys? All right, let's move on to our Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Cancer. I'm good. It looks good. Thank you. All right, that's good. That makes me very hopeful that I can do this again. All right, Cancer. Do we have a person that is significant interest? And then we have co-create and a new life. So you are involved with somebody who you are not really sure is the one for your new life. Okay, the next thought I had with that being said is that you, Cancer, you know, don't mess it up. It's like if you look for all of the negative in the relationship, you're going to find it. Do you know what I mean? If you focus on the negative, you're going to find it. All right, so don't go there. If this is somebody, oh, I mean, look at the life that you guys going to have. I mean, that's shining bright. You know, but you're like, well, I don't know. You know, they don't have the same kind of work ethic I do. Well, I don't know. You know, come on, Cancer, don't do that. Don't, you know, enjoy each other. Enjoy the new life that you possibly, I mean, you don't have to get married. I mean, you just have to, like, enjoy each other, get to know each other. And then you can find out whether you guys are really going to make it down the road. You know what I mean? Soulmates. Because you feel like it's soulmates. So I feel like it's cold feet. Seriously. I feel like you have cold feet. I feel like you've met somebody who is dynamic, who is probably your match. Probably you met your match. That's probably why you have cold feet, you know, because this is somebody who probably you cannot, you know, get anything past. Who is this person, Cancer? Look at this. Twice now. Loyal heart. If you haven't met this person, you're going to meet him and you're going to know that it's this person. And in that moment, that's when you have to like not go and fall into your old patterns, okay? Of looking for why it wouldn't work. Look for why it would work. All right, Cancer, because there's somebody coming. There is definitely somebody coming. All right. That is like good news. All right, let's see what's going on. Moving on to our Leos. Hello, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. So Crystal Beauty posted 777 energy and then again 555. So she's all about the numbers. And you know, 444, that's angel numbers. 555, a lot of change. 777, very spiritual energies. You might be feeling that. Oh, we have a Sag. Hi, Sag. I'm a Sag rising. Let's hear it for all the Saggies. Tell you what, as a Sagittarius, I really have the bug to like travel. I'm ready to go on a road trip. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of our Leos? Messages for the greatest and highest good for our Leos. All right, Leo, we have us a situation. And I feel like it's a work situation. Okay, there's somebody, I mean, I feel like somebody needs to come clean about whatever's going on at work before anything else can happen, because you're just not feeling a situation with someone. So you might be working with somebody who you can't work with. You just, I mean, do you know that person? It's just like you try and you try and you try and you just cannot get that person to work. Oh my God. I think you're dealing with someone like that. So I feel like some of you are ready to move on. You'll be happier. To me, this is equivalent to the Six of Swords. So it's like, you know, you just got to follow, you know, your heart, because it's going to guide you to a much better place. Because right now, I mean, in this one, it's almost like you're waiting for the drain to go down the drain. Whatever it is that's happening in your world, everything's going down the drain because it's just not for you. Do you know what I mean? It's like whatever you're doing, Leo, it's not what you're supposed to be doing. So if it's like hard and it's tough and you hate it and people are really difficult and you can't work with them, I mean, you really got to stop and say that maybe this is just not for me. I mean, you should not be miserable every day when you get up and how you're going to face the day. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think, you know, there's better things waiting for you. You've been waiting a long time for something to manifest, and I think you're starting to see that this is not going to happen here. And it's just like it's getting harder and harder to go to work. So something's got to change. Yeah. I know that part. You know, they say most people have like 9 careers in a lifetime. I've had a lot of those. But I can promise you that every time it was time for me to leave a job, it got so ugly, awful, horrible. I mean, I wanted out. I just wanted out. And I was happy as soon as I was out. I was petrified, like what would come next. But something always followed. Something always followed. So just breathe, Leo. All right? You don't have to get so overwhelmed. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Ooh, Leo, you can come out going the distance. Yeah, but listen, life is not a race, okay? It's just not a race. What it is to be enjoyed, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on? for all of our Virgos. Some Virgos, I think, are happy with a new life. Maybe some of you have just moved. Did you just move? I saw a card flip over. Well, there was some kind of a move that happened. Because within a relationship that you were involved with, I mean, you've come to that fork in the road because you just don't know anymore what to do. You have not been happy for quite a long time. You've been involved in this cycle with this person. And I think you're dreaming, honestly dreaming of a better life to come. You know, where it's more peaceful, where you can really enjoy yourself. But you just don't know if you can bend anymore with this person. So some of you Virgos are definitely at that fork in the road when it comes to your relationship. Your person. A soulmate. You know, soulmates, they usually have a purpose. And when the purpose is up, usually that's when people move on. Sagittarius, a career reading. I can tell you this quickly for Saggies. Career, you're going to soar. You're going to go the distance. Just real quick before we get down to what it is. But I'm telling you, Sagittarius, just look for some good stuff. But we'll get to you. All right, thinker. All right, for some of you Virgos, don't overthink situations, okay? If you come to that fork in the road and you keep overthinking it, it's one of those things where, you know, you get up in the morning, you have coffee, and you're talking about it. And then you leave and you go somewhere else and you get a, you know, and you're still talking about like this decision, this situation you have to do. And then, you know, the same thing. I feel like you just got to get out of your head. Get out of your head and get into your heart and you'll know exactly what to do. Yeah, you will know exactly what to do. So Virgos, big decisions are on the horizon for some of you. Parisia Shipley, did I say that right? Philip, Junie, Megan, Crystal, John Bovey. New life. Oh, look what's coming out. Yeah, Virgo, I just think that it's one of those things. Sometimes life really sucks. But there's new life coming. New life on its way. New life on its way. All right. Message also coming for you. This could be a message from somebody regarding something that you have left undone. All right, Virgo, so make sure you've got your loose ends all tied up. All right, thanks for being in the chat room. I really appreciate you guys all being here. There's 8 of you guys. If you don't mind, hit that like button. That really helps my channel. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Thanks for coming in, Philip. Really appreciate you. Troy, hello. Oh, somebody needs a nap. Who needs a nap? Go take a nap. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's move on to our Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Thanks, Megan. I appreciate that. I just finished Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Libra, you're being real quiet. What's going on, Libra? You're very quiet. Is it one of those things, no news is good news, or you just don't want anybody to know what you are up to? All right, I feel as if you hit some run of bad luck. You know, maybe you even like had a run-in. Yeah, there could be, and it could be one of those things where you ran out of some money. Like all of a sudden you had money and then all of a sudden you had no money. It's like the nature of the beast. You finally get, you know, 3 steps ahead and then something happens, you know, like your car breaks down. Right? So it's not a bit, it's big. It's one of those big things, you know, where it's not an oil change, you know, it's a radiator fix, you know, so we're looking at hundreds of dollars. So I feel as if like you're a little disappointed and defeated, Libra, at not being able to get ahead. Okay, let's see. Philip needs a job. Well, what kind of job you want, Philip? Go get it. Whatever it is you want, just manifest it. Time is ticking. All right, so somebody's run out of time, Libra. And it could be about work. You know, Philip's over here talking about work. So I'm just wondering whether there is some issue around work. It's like you're running out of time. You might have had, you know, some kind of a deadline and you don't know if you're going to make it. Ooh, I just feel this anxiety. Well, quit like feeling the anxiety and get to work. Get to work, because I feel if you feel like you've even run out of time, or you're getting to a point where you're running out of time, that if you can show up with quality, it will buy you time. Make any sense? Especially in regards to a work or a project. All right, so Libra. Yeah, it's like, but see, you're in this really, oh, poor pitiful me. Okay, it's like, oh, poor pitiful me. It's like you got to get out of that boat and get into another one. Okay, because I feel like that's just this negative, stinky thinking. I just get the sense at the very beginning, remember I said that I felt like you were quiet. So some of you may be like in this really depressed state right now. If you are, I think it's time to figure out how to snap out of it. You know, because the only person that can pull anybody out of a depressed state is yourself. All right, nobody can tell you when or how. And I just feel like you just really need to know that life is not all, you know, it's not all doom and gloom. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes things happen. Okay, some of you may have lost your job. Some of you may be losing your job. I just feel like it's a matter of time. But whatever it is, you have to see it as a shift from the divine. I feel like it's truly divine intervention, because it has to end. This was not good for you. You know, so right now, ride the wave. Okay, ride the wave. Like I said, you know, go to as far as you can to the end. And once you get to the end, you know, then you'll know where you're going to go. But right now, you got to get out of this depressed state and figure out what makes you happy. All right, find some peace of mind inside of you. All right, I'm sorry we have a depressed Libra there. Oh. All right, let's see. Libra, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign, Scorpio. What's going on? Thanks, everybody, for being here. Even for a little bit of time. I really appreciate you all tuning in. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign, Scorpio. What's going on, Scorpio? Why? I'm ready. So why do I have to wait? We have a very impatient Scorpio out there. You know, because the last time you didn't wait and you just kind of jumped the gun, you lost everything. So I feel as if this is one of those things you're getting hung up, and it's probably a godsend. Because if you were ready to invest in a situation and really put everything you had in it, I think in the end, you would have gotten screwed. So if something came up like that for some of you, just, it's not a loss. It really isn't. All right, let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign, Scorpio. Yeah, see, this would have been a real shaky investment. And it could be that somebody was trying to make you do something you didn't want to do. You know, like invest money you didn't want to invest. Oh, we're going to have this is going to be this amazing project type of thing. Anyway. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign. Scorpio, what's going on? You got to do things by the book, Scorpio, all right? Don't cut corners, okay? Because when you cut corners, I feel you're going to get yourself into trouble. Whatever it is that you're working on, all right? Remember I said that. When you go to say, oh, that's all right, we don't have to do that. Well, guess what? Raven says you better do that because you're going to regret it later. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign, Scorpio. Some of you Scorpios, I feel like, all right, if you're not happy and, you know, if you're feeling really down and out, I feel like a lot of you guys need to take care of yourselves. You need to be more introverted. Meditation comes in loud and clear for you Scorpio. So if you haven't been happy, I think you need to ground yourself. Really try to find your ground. And it's like I said to Libra, it's like if you're depressed, you're the only one that can bring yourself out of it. There's people that will help you, you know, but until you're ready to actually make those moves. And I feel like if you would just stop and do some meditation and just get real quiet and get out of your head and your thoughts and all of that, that some of you will feel really, really good. All right. So meditation, I'm a big meditation practitioner, so roll with that. See, meditation, what happens is you get to a point where, you know, all of your thoughts that are controlling you want to get to. All right, Scorpio. Ah, and you'd be much happier. So it's easy to meditate. Just go outside, sit on the ground. It's simple. You don't even have to do anything other than just sit on the ground. And the rest will happen. All right. Never-ending story. All right. So, Scorpio, if you're going around in circles and you're stuck in the past, and this is another reason why I feel like you need to meditate, because it'll hold you in the present. It'll hold you in the present moment. Okay? Because you have so many thoughts and stories, and it's like, oh, this is going to happen. And then it's all going to go to crap. Look. Now, you know, now we're fighting again. So I feel like some of you guys, you go in circles fighting with people. This could be your person. I just feel like there's an imbalance. So if the reason why, you know, you're feeling, you know, really crap with your person right now, or with somebody, it's because everybody keeps dwelling on what happened in the past or what's going to happen. Somebody's not being treated fairly. There's a real imbalance between you and someone, Scorpio. So just be aware of that, okay? And I really feel like it's this energy, almost like a bullying energy of somebody trying to make you do something you don't want to do. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. And this could be something at work. You don't want to do that thing at work. That crosses a boundary. You're not willing to go. You know, then you don't have to do it. You know. Scorpio, you're the most intuitive sign. So you know what makes you happy and you know what does not. And right now you feel like, you know, you've got this unlucky spell coming on. And again, you have to meditate, you know, get yourself out of this head, out of like self-sabotage, Scorpio. Because I feel like, what did I just do that for? That self-sabotage doesn't do anybody any good, especially you. Yeah, and you have to be more flexible. All right? So there's this imbalance of give and take. So I feel like somebody barks at somebody else, and somebody's telling somebody what to do. Again, you know, making you do this. Go do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. It's like they say something, you want to jump. And maybe you don't want to jump. You know, because, like, who are they to make me, you know, tell me I have to jump? Anyway, I feel like there's that kind of energy around you. And that makes it really hard for you to be flexible, you know, when somebody's doing that to you. All right. Let's move on. All right, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Moving on to Sagittarius, but I wanted to say to Scorpio, don't let anybody push you around. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, Sagittarius. Let's go to our Saggies. We had a lot of Saggies in the house earlier. I don't know if they're still there. If you are, you're up. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. I don't know who it was. It was about work. Philip needed a work reading. We all need a work reading. But I feel good things for Sagittarius. Really good things. And it's one of those things, you know what I'm feeling for a lot of Sagittarians is that right now, you know, work on what it is you're working on. I mean, because, you know, you're onto something. And maybe right now it doesn't manifest, but it will manifest come 2022, you know, next year. You know what I mean? Building blocks. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign, Sagittarius. What messages do we have for our Sagittarius at this time? Sagittarius. Okay, I feel like there's some kind of karmic lesson that's coming through that you are just not getting. Knock, knock, Sagittarius, hello. The universe is talking to you. The universe is talking to you. And you know what it is that you need to do. This is a karmic lesson. It's something that has come up over and over and over and over again in your life. And every time it comes up, you know you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. So that could be a block to your success, to your happiness, whatever it is. It's time to break it. All right, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs. What's going on for all of our Saggies at this time? All right, I feel like there's a reconciliation coming towards you. And that could be this karmic energy that I'm feeling. So there might be somebody who you have this real intense connection with. I mean, it's that person who you learn these lessons, life lessons from. You know, those life lessons that really drive us crazy. All right, so I feel as if there's somebody that you are dealing with. And it's one of those things when you finally let it go, that's when things will start to happen. Because there's this need of, I'm going to control the outcome. I'm going to control how this goes down. You got to let go of that control, Sag. You just do, okay? Because it hasn't worked in the past. What makes you think it's going to work now? Okay, this is karmic. This is something you've been doing. Okay, and it could be this is some pattern you have when you get close to people. And then, you know, maybe you're really, really nice and you really get close to people. And then once you really get close to people, then all of a sudden the ugly side of you comes out. You know, and these are patterns that, you know, you can break. You know, it's just that kind of energy. I just feel like you're being shown something needs to change. Something that needs to be learned. A way of how you are has to change. Okay, that was like so direct. Yeah, a rebirth. Okay. So I do feel that a few of you Sagittarians, you're on fire because I think you know that you're at that point where something really needs to change. So you're up. All right, anything else for our Sagittarius? So we got 6 people in the house. Thank you for being here. All 6 of you. Oh, now all 5 of you. Appreciate you all. All right, let's see what's going on. Final words. Yeah, you need to find some balance so that you can truly regenerate. All right. I mean, it's just, you have got to like come into balance. All right, Sagittarius. And the way to do this is to learn this lesson that you know you need to learn. It's like that I feel like you're at Judgment Day. So it's like, sit back. You know what you need to do. I mean, you've been seeing all along what you need to do. Truly. So don't not do it. Because I feel like whatever it is, it's very good for you. So it's like that final step that you need to take care of you, you know, so that you feel like you are nurtured, that you are worthy, that you are taken care of. Because I think for some Sagittarians, that's part of your energy that you know, you don't come across as if you need nurturing. And the truth is you really do. You know, because like you're very independent, you got this, and you know, people look to you, but sometimes it's your turn. And sometimes what might happen is you turn towards things or do things that aren't good for you. And these are these lessons, these karmic lessons that, you know, you're at that point where you got a lesson, you know what it is, and it's time for you to learn it. And you'll be supported through all of that. All right. Yeah, it's time to clean things up. You're right there. See this card, chop wood. Like it's the final sweep before you can go through the door. Okay, and it's time for you to do the work. You're at that point. If you do the work, the universe will support you. All right, Sag? I'm just going to leave it there. All right, moving on. Let's go to our Capricorns. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on with all of our Cappies? Capricorn, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Capricorn, going the distance. So you're almost there. You're almost there. So whatever it is, you're finishing things up. Finishing things up. Yeah, see, there's still a few things that just need tightening up, but you're right there. You are right there. So success, it's on the tip of your tongue. Good for you, Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What other messages do you have this time, Capricorn, Capricorn? But you'd rather work by yourself. You don't want to work with other people. So this can make it hard, okay, when you're at that final push. And this is when the stress is like really off the charts. And people start getting on each other's nerves. I can feel you getting a little snappy because you don't like to work with other people. You know what to do. I feel like you just need to stop and breathe. All right, because this is, you got to work with everybody. It's got to be an even give and take. All right, Capricorn. But I know, I can feel you. And like, no, you'd rather work alone. Either that, if you can't work alone, you want to be solely in charge. You want to be the one calling the shots. Because it's like you know exactly how it's going to finish out. And all the details, it's like you got this. And you can't stand it if you have to sit back and watch somebody do it a harder way when you know that there's another way. See, and I feel like you might be put in that position where you know exactly what to do and somebody's going to try to do it a different way and they're not going to go by the book and they're going to F it all up and like you just won't have it. I mean, I just feel like good luck with whoever has to face that Capricorn if they try to go up against them at the very end of this project. Yeah. So it's like, it's not time to give up, throw in the towel or anything yet, okay? I just feel like you're almost there. You are almost there. You're almost at the finish line. You are almost at that point where you can just let go. And I just feel like fly. So it's almost time to go. It's almost time to go. Whatever it is that you are working on, it means so much, Capricorn. I mean, it means so much to you. I mean, this is everything you've worked for. Yeah, so wherever this takes you, it's where you want to go. And I feel like it's your destiny. You know what I mean? Like, you're very sure-footed. It's no mistake that you are where you are today. All right, anything else for our Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign? Very career-minded right now. Because I think you can see the end. I think you see where all your efforts are going to take you. But you can't cut corners, okay? Whether this is you or somebody else. I mean, you got to do things by the book. You can't, you know, it's one of those things when you get right there to the very end and you think, oh, well, we won't tie this knot. And then you don't tie that knot. And guess what? You don't make it to the finish line. Someone else does. So it's like down to the wire. You need to make sure that everything is done by the book. All right, really important. So double check, triple check. And, you know, it wouldn't surprise me, okay? This is one of those things, Capricorn. And, I mean, this is a very career-minded type of reading for you. But I just feel that you have to make sure that the people who are working under you are also going by the book and not cutting corners. Because if they tell you yes, that they're doing it the way you're telling them to do it, and then they're going back and they're not, you know, that's going to come back on you. So I feel like you really got all eyes on, you know, making sure that this project goes through. And I'm telling you, you know, you cannot cut any corners on this one. No cutting corners. Everything has to be done to perfection. It's one of those things, what's coming to mind is aerospace, okay? if you're a Capricorn scientist, okay, and you're about to launch this ship out into space, okay, and all eyes are counting on you, everybody's counting on you to make sure that you have followed procedure from beginning to end, so that everybody that goes up in that ship is safe and comes back down, and it's a successful launch and return, right? So this is that it's that important that whatever it is you're doing is done like that by the book. All right, Capricorn. All right, good luck with that. I think you'll do well. I think you'll do really well. All right. I almost feel like you needed to hear that. Like, okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to check on Susan, because sometimes she gets a little sloppy, you know, and I just got to make sure that, you know, she really did that one area the way I asked her to, you know, and I think you'll relax knowing that you've gone back with a fine-tooth comb. All right. All right, let's move on to our Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aquarius. What's going on, Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I appreciate you all being in the chat room. I've got 6 people. 6 people. If you haven't hit the like button, I would appreciate you hitting that like button. It sure does help my channel. All right, let's see. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Are we in love, Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on with our Aqua? I saw something about love. Aquarius. What's going on? Outcomes, to be fair. Thinker, reversed, and never-ending story. I feel like you deal with somebody that it's the same thing over and over and over again. They always have a reason why. A reason why this didn't happen. A reason why I didn't do that. A reason why. I feel like some of you are dealing with somebody like that. It's like, well, I didn't get to it because. Well, I knew you needed me to do this, but I didn't get to it because. It's driving you crazy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What else do we have for Aquarius at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aquarius. What's going on? All right, so if you have just recently split up with someone, I feel like it was really divine intervention. And if this is somebody who rejected you, well, what's that saying? God's rejection is God's protection, or whatever it is. But I just feel like it really was the best thing for you. It may not feel good. Okay, let's admit that. It may not feel good. But it was for the good of you. Yeah, it was time. Look, it was time. This change was a long time coming between you and this person. It was just a matter of time. So if it didn't happen, it's going to happen. And I think it's all for the best. You know, sometimes I'll tell you a little story that happened to me. I had this boyfriend that I just couldn't seem to let go of. And you know what ended up happening? I mean, the universe did the one thing that was guaranteed to keep me from never going over and seeing him again. And you know what that was? Put his ex-wife right next door. Didn't just put her next door, but he built the house for her. Can you believe that? Oh, that's been 2 years now. I've never seen him since. That's the kind of thing, I'm telling you, you know, it's like sometimes we got to really get to that point where done is done. And I feel like you had total divine intervention, totally finished that. Anyway, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Aquarius. Yep, true story. I have a lot of really great stories. Oh my gosh, Aquarius, money's coming. Treasure Island. A lot of money. Maybe you're getting a raise. Maybe you're at that point, Aquarius, where you have an opportunity to go in another direction that could yield you a lot of money. So some of you may be at that fork in the road. Let's say the tarot regarding this fork in the road for our Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Fork in the road, fork in the road, fork in the road. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. See, it's going to be one of those, you're not going to see it. I think an opportunity is all of a sudden going to be presented to you out of nowhere. All right, so if this is just like out of the blue and all of a sudden it's like too good to be true, it's like you didn't see it coming. All right, Aquarius, and it's fabulous that you didn't see it coming. It's very strong, okay? So whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like it is so good for you. It will build you, you know? I mean, it gives you strength. There's a lot of strength in whatever this new road is that you have, that you're embarking on. Megan, you just started a new job. Good. Do you like it? If you like it, do you like your new job? Imagine. What are we not imagining? See, I think we have to imagine what we want, and then we can manifest it. We can manifest anything. I had a friend of mine say to me, she's like, you know, I really want to live in Santa Fe, but it's too expensive. And I was like, well, you already like cut the door. Now you're never going to move into Santa Fe because you already decided it's too expensive. Do you know what I mean? And that's not how it goes. I lived in Santa Fe for a long time. And I just, you know, I was just a caretaker of a house. It cost me nothing. You know, so like if you want to live in Santa Fe, live in Santa Fe. You know, you want to have a job in this corporation, go get it. Do you know what I mean? You can manifest whatever it is you really want. All right. I don't know what these cards are at, so I'm going to just, I don't even know what they're about. So I was just spitting on. All right. Fork in the road. Yes, we got it. We'll always make the right decision. As long as we make a decision, it's the right decision. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's finish up this quick draw with Pisces. What's going on for all of our Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Pisces. Okay, you're not getting along with somebody at work. Or it could be a person. There's just something's just not working well together. Sometimes when things aren't working well, it's a sign for you to step back and see why are things not working well. Now, all right, you may be in a situation with your person and you guys aren't working. You're not on the same page. You guys are just not on the same page. And I feel as if some of you are praying so hard. Like, can we just get this? Can we just get on the same page? Why won't they come? Why won't they get on the same page with me? Why can't they see that this is the way we have to go? Why can't, I just feel as if some of you Pisces, like you have a direction and your person just can't seem to get in that same boat with you. And it's like you don't know how to get them to see. Like, why can't you see that this is a good thing if we did this? Good luck with that, because I think you have more persuasion to do. Never-ending story, new life. See, this is one of those things that I feel like, well, the reason why they're not going along with this is because it's one of these, you know, like get-rich-quick scams, or let's do this, or all of a sudden you get like a fad, like all of a sudden I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Oh my gosh, and your person is just not going to go along with it. Nope, not this time. They just don't want it. It's just this. They've been down this road with you before. Okay, so I think one of the things that a lot of Pisces have is this amazing imagination. They have vision. I mean, you guys you've been around the block. You're the 12th sign of the zodiac. You know, like you know things. Like everything. This is why you're the fish. You go this way, that way. You know, just you get there. You get there. You're very, very at that point where, you know, you can flow one way or you can flow the other. And I think that's what your person struggles with, is that, oh, here she goes. Now she's going down here until she gets tired, or until he gets tired, and then we're going to go back this way. You know, so I think your person knows you're wishy-washy. Anyway, we get the all that glitters is gold is not gold. All right, what I find really interesting about this card is that it's that proverbial, the grass is greener on the other side. It really isn't. You know, the grass is greener inside, not on the other side. And sometimes we wear masks trying to pretend that we are somebody that we are not. It's just, I just think that it's time to take the masks off if you're wearing one. And quit pretending what is not in front, what's not real. I feel some of you are living a life that it's not really your life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of those things where maybe you were promised this amazing life, but I feel like for some of you, you're like, I don't know if this is really the kind of life I want to live. Unsettled energy here, Pisces, for somebody out there. Now, this isn't for the one that was over here with the wishy-washy. This, I feel like, is a different Pisces. I feel like this is somebody who is involved with somebody where I think you're being introduced to a really, really good life, but you miss your old life. Does that make any sense? Like, you liked your old life, even though it wasn't the same as this one that's filled with all the glitz and glamour and money and things like that. I just think there's a Pisces out there, you miss your old life. All right, anything else for our Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Pisces, Pisces. Anything else for our Pisces at this time? Yeah, Pisces. I mean, I think you have to be really honest as to whether or not you want to keep going or to stick it out or not stick it out. Yeah, I think it's just time to really come clean with what you want. I think whatever happens, though, it's meant to be. You know, somebody introduced you to an extraordinary life. It was a real gift. I think it was a gift. But I think when it's time, it's time. All right? All right, so, yeah, it could be with this person. Just because, I mean, you can get along. I really love this person, you know, but you know how, like, you just know whether or not, like, you're just going along because they're being so kind, because they're offering all kinds of things to you, things like that. Anyway, Pisces, you'll know what to do. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those things, it throws you, especially if you are a male, Pisces, and this female, I get like the female's taking care of you. You know, it's like, it messes with your pride a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, your pride here is kind of coming up going, hey, yeah, but, you know, what about what you really like? Anyway, strange little message there for a Pisces. Anything else before we close this reading? Be flexible. Be flexible. All right, so listen, Pisces, sometimes I think, and I know this from quite a few Pisces, you can be really difficult because you don't want to bend. And I feel like some of you just need to bend. All right, but don't bend the truth. Final words for our Pisces. Do not bend the truth. All right, listen, people, I'm out of here. This was fun. I will come back since my hotspot seems to work. And we can go live. Oh, look. Time for milk and honey. All right, so listen, I'm going to end it here. I appreciate you all being a part of my channel, tuning in, hitting that like button. And I will see you at the next quick draw or the next reading. All right, until then, bye, you guys.